Everybody, my name's Alula. I'm a little sick today. I have like a spit bottle that I've been spitting in, and I'm like looking at it. It's fucking nasty. It really looks disgusting. I don't know. I need some fucking. I need some Vicks or something. I need to cut up my nose with some Vicks. I don't know like what's going on. Anytime I cough, feels like mucus is coming out, bro. I've just been having a rough last couple days with my health. So hopefully the eggs can be healthy because they have been fucking shit recently. I don't know what is going on this year. Just like Miami last week, I don't even want to talk about it. I had -4. I was feeling good. It was my favorite egg. Feeling good the whole time. Them niggas fucking sold on some bullshit. The Bengals, I'm not touching them again. They're literally banned for the rest of the year. They're banned. They are shadow banned. I'm not touching Cincinnati for the rest of the year. They're fucking banned. Okay. Without further ado, let's get straight into the eggs, bro. I'm not wasting no more time. Okay. First egg, love it a lot. My favorite egg. Bills -6.5. We're laying the 6.5. Miami is coming to visit Buffalo at Orchard Park. Now the weather, which is very important, mid 50s. It's going to be good weather for Tua and them. Listen, I don't care though. The Dolphins, the fucking softest team in the NFL. Outside of Dallas, they are like the softest team in the NFL. Defense is shitty as fuck. Secondary is horrendous. Just a travesty of an organization. I'm not gonna lie. They should trade Tyreek Hill while they got him. I'm not gonna lie, but you know, I don't think this game's gonna be close. Obviously, we know what happened last time. The Bills were blowing them out, and that was before Tua even got concussed. I don't think Miami's gonna have any answer for this Buffalo offense, and I know the Buffalo defense is gonna have some answers for that Dolphins offense. I think this is an obvious one. I'm taking the points -6.5. Not taking the points. I'm laying the points, and I'm pretty confident in it. My next pick, I'm taking Washington, laying 4 at the Giants. The Giants, ever since they lost Andrew Thomas, their offense does not look the same. It's been a while since they've scored a touchdown on offense, I'm pretty sure, but this is more about the Commanders to me. I think their offense was not up to par last week against the Chicago Bears. So I do believe that Washington's going to have a nice little get-right game. 4 is a little weird. Teams can always win by a field goal. I'm going to lay the 4 with concern, with a little bit of doubt, but it shouldn't be too big of an issue. I think the Commanders are going to win. They should win, by about 6 or 7, hopefully, but I like the pick a lot. I'm going with the Commanders. Next, I'm going to Rams, -1.5 at Seattle. I'm taking a lot of road teams. Listen, again, the Los Angeles Rams are getting healthy. Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, I think, aggravated that injury that he had during the week in practice. I think he's going to be good to go. Him and Cooper Kupp, along with Kyron Williams and the weapons that they have. Look, Seattle's reeling right now. But they've lost like 4 in a row. I mean, Geno Smith, obviously overrated. The team is just, it's just, they have a lot of good young players, but Geno Smith is not the guy to take you to the promised land. They need to draft a quarterback. I think the Rams are going to start catching some steam. All right, trying to end the season kind of like they did last year. I think they could make the playoffs. I know that their offense is viable, so I'm going to take the Rams here. Next, we got a divisional matchup: Detroit at Green Bay. Green Bay is a 2.5-point dog at Lambeau. You better believe you're supposed to take divisional home underdogs. It is. The trend is there, bro. It's like 60% hits against the spread. Okay, it was at 3.5. It was at 3, 2.5. Jordan Love might not play. Okay, now I'm reading this morning he probably is going to play. He was questionable. He's probably going to play. The Lions have a lot of good weapons, obviously. The Lions have great weapons, really, at every position on offense, every skill position. But the Packers are right there with them, all right? The Packers are like Detroit Light, but their quarterback is better than Jared Goff. And you could say their coach might be better than the Lions coach as well. Why am I forgetting the Lions coach's name, bro? What is wrong with me? Something Campbell? Why am I forgetting his name? Now I'm mad. I got to look that up real quick. Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell. I was like, what's wrong with me? Anyways, either way, 2.5-point dog. Look, Jordan Love has the groin injury. If it doesn't limit his movement as bad as it potentially could, I don't see why they're such a big underdog. 2.5 is too much at home at Lambeau. I really do think that they are going to win this game outright. Detroit sat on a little bit of a heater. They blew their load last week against Tennessee. Played really well at Minnesota, at Dallas. I think another road game, they're not winning this one. I'm taking Green Bay, confidently taking Green Bay, I might say. Last but not least, we got the Colts. Look, I know what you guys are saying. This fucking Colts fan, he's taking the Colts every single week. Well, maybe because they're 7-1 against the spread, okay? This season, the Colts are 7-1 against the spread. They are not getting blown out. And I'm looking at a 5.5-point spread. Look, Minnesota, they just lost a key piece to their team. Christian Darrisaw, starting left tackle. We saw what happened in the second half when the Vikings didn't have him. They were struggling. That pass rush was getting there. The Colts pass rush looked as good as it has ever had this season. Excuse me. Last week against the Texans, even though we only had 2 sacks, I mean, we had at least like 12 QB hits. Everyone was hitting Stroud. I think Darnold is going to get hit up the same way. Obviously, I'm worried about their weapons. Jefferson, Jones, Addison. I think Hawkinson's back too. It's going to be a problem. And they're off extra rest, right, since they played last Thursday night against the Rams. But I don't think 5.5 is appropriate. I could see us losing this game by 7, but I'm just going to go on a risk and say that we lose this game by 3 or 4. You know what I mean? Again, the Colts are going to be able to move the ball. This Vikings defense, they have Brian Flores, all the experience in the world, which has low-key worked against young quarterbacks, right? Brock Purdy, young guy, struggled against Flores. Stroud, young guy, struggled against Flores. Jordan Love, young guy, struggled against Flores. Now when you get a guy like Joe Flacco, or when you had a guy like Jared Goff, or when you had a guy like Matthew Stafford, right? Matthew Stafford and Jared Goff are the 2 guys who beat and low-key torched this Vikings defense. Now you got another guy with experience who's seen all the blitzes, Joe Flacco. Even though I don't like him starting, I'm just talking in the nature of the game, unbiased. You know, he's going to be able to move the ball. He's going to know what's happening pre-snap. He's going to be able to make the right reads and checks. So 5.5 points, it's like they're saying the Colts aren't a good team. Like, the Colts are a good team. Excuse me. The quarterback has just been the issue. I don't think, I think the Vikings are going to win by 6. I could be wrong. Maybe the place is jumping. Maybe they have all this energy, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm going to go ahead and take the Colts plus 5.5. Sunday Night Football. Can't wait for it. Thank you guys for watching the video. Hopefully we can go 5-0 this week. It's been a bunch of shitty weeks. We are trying to work it out for you guys. But thanks for watching. Have a great Sunday with your friends and family. I'll see you all around. Bye.